Okay. Hey. All right. So what we've got is some limits here, and we're going to just talk about it the same way that we talked about the previous ones, as far as what's happening with the base, and if there was a reflection, and in which direction you happen to be going. All right. Really helps me. All right. You may not have to do it exactly this way, but it really helps me to kind of visualize what was happening initially. All right. So on this one, with a base, with my base being less than one, between 0 and 1, all right, then what typically happens on those is it's decay. So they normally would go like that. Okay, but then this negative is going to flip this thing upside down. So it's not going to do that. It's going to go in this direction. Okay. Now the question though on this one though was what's happening as you approach negative infinity. Now if it was positive infinity, that would start heading towards our horizontal asymptote. Okay, but since it's not doing that, it's asking us to go to the left. This one is negative infinity. Okay. All right. So on this one, B, we have a base. My base is E to the -1. And that's really how we could think about it. All right. And so then, if that's the case, then it's going to be a 1 over E, which is a fraction. Okay. So once again, it's just like this. But this time there's no reflection. All right. So it's going to be one that is decay, just straight up decay. And so now, once again, it's asking to go approach a negative infinity. So that's that part. If it said positive infinity, that would have been the horizontal asymptote at -3. But since it said negative infinity, this one is infinity. Okay, cool. All right, all right. Now on number C, on number C, we have 3 as our base, but then we do have a reflection. All right, so reflected. Okay, so instead of being a typical one that would go up like that and increase because of the negative, it has been reflected, and so it's going to look like this. That's supposed to go like that. All right. And so now, but we're approaching positive infinity, so that's going to be falling. This thing is decreasing because of the -1 here, and so this one is falling to negative infinity. Okay. D. Oh gosh, we got all kinds of stuff going on. All right. So my base can be thought of as 1/3 to the -1, which is the reciprocal. So that's 3. So that would be growth. It is growth, but it's reflected. All right. So it is instead. So once again, it is reflected because of A being -1. Okay. So instead of our normal growth, it's going to fall like this. All right. And this one's asking as you approach infinity. So that's going to be falling to the right. So that will head to negative infinity. Okay. All right. Parentheses all of a sudden. All right. Oh, yeah. So we're approaching 2. Okay. Well, the good thing is this isn't an asymptote or the end behavior at all. This is just flat out substitution. So this e to the 2 minus 3, whatever that is, minus 1. All right. So that is e to the -1 minus 1, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a pretty good answer. That's 1 over e minus 1. They would never leave it like that, I don't think, and it's a multiple choice. So let's go common denominator here. I knew it would do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, shapes are cool. Drawing's better. Minus common denominator of e. And so I bet you you would see a multiple choice answer of 1 minus e over e. Oh, yeah. Okay, and so same thing with f. We're not heading to infinity or negative infinity, so it's not asking. It's funny, none of those went to the asymptote, but that's okay. So now we're substituting once again. So this will equal 1/2 to the negative 3. So that's going to be 3 minus 2. Right? We're approaching, and there's no hole in the graph or anything, so we can just continue with this. Plus 5. All right, well, that's 1/2 to the first power plus 5. 5.5 is fine, but mixed numbers are the devil. They're just confusing. So let's go ahead and make this 11/2. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good. That'll be good for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll work on those particular props in class, and then we'll talk more about the trigonometry, which is coming next over the next day or two. So, okay. So that'll be good for now. See you later.